The jewels that sealed the royal love affairs. In the world of royalty, love has never been declared, not in words, but in extraordinary jewels. Behind every blind, sparkling diamond and gleaming emerald lies a story of sheer romance, scandal, or sacrifice. These treasures are more than ornaments. They are symbols of secret vows, daring romances, and promises sealed for eternity. From Napoleon's sapphire gift to Josephine to Edward's abdication ring for Wallace Simpson, or a famed blue enamel Art Nouveau cigarette case featuring a diamond-encrusted snake biting its own tail, which Edward VII received from his mistress Alice Keppel, Queen Camilla great-grandmother in 1908. Each piece carries the heartbeat of an everlasting royal love story. And though some never got their happily ever after, but their love captured marked its place in history forever. Today, we talk about the rarest and less-known tokens of love, carved in gold and crowned with destiny. Queen Victoria's engagement ring. The love story of Queen Victoria and Prince Albert unfolded during what is known as the Romantic period, a fitting name for a romance so deeply symbolic and heartfelt. The ring Prince Albert provided was also very distinctive, setting this royal proposal apart from others and making it even more legendary and rather unusual by today's standards. In 1839, Prince Albert gifted Victoria a snake-shaped ring, a design he personally created. This iconic piece of British jewelry history featured a coiled serpent set with a 20-carat emerald, Victoria's birthstone adorned with ruby and diamond accents that detail the snake's head, eyes, and crown. The serpent's tail curled into its mouth, forming an unbroken circle, symbolizing eternal love, much like theirs. Inside, the ring bore a personal engraving of their engagement date, adding an intimate touch. In the Victorian era, the snake was a powerful symbol of eternal love, a sentiment Queen Victoria embraced so fully that she chose to be buried wearing the ring, rather than pass it down as an heirloom. Diamond Naval Badge Brooch, King Philip. A brooch symbolizing the earliest days of their relationship. During the early days of their courtship, he gifted her a diamond and enamel brooch shaped like his naval badge, a tribute to his service and a subtle declaration of his feelings. It was a unique gesture that quietly gave Elizabeth the identity of a Navy wife, years before she would wear a crown. Though they had briefly encountered each other at family events in the 1930s, their first truly significant meeting came in the summer of 1939. A 13-year-old Elizabeth accompanied her parents to the Britannia Royal Naval College, where the 18-year-old Philip was training as a cadet. While Philip initially saw her as just a young girl, for Elizabeth, it was love at first sight. Their romance began to truly blossom later during World War II, when Philip returned to London on leave. Among the first tokens of affection Philip gave Elizabeth was a diamond and enamel brooch in the shape of his naval badge, crafted by Corage. Made in white gold and featuring an anchor topped with a crown, the brooch was set with single-cut diamonds and highlighted with red enamel on the crown. Elizabeth wore this sentimental piece throughout their early courtship, proudly displaying it during naval events and their early years of marriage, reflecting both her love and support for Philip's naval career. She was even photographed wearing it during a couple's photo shoot in Gibraltar in 1954, underscoring its lasting emotional significance. The brooch, which predates their official engagement in 1947, is considered one of the most meaningful in her collection. The Tua Emmoir Ring, Empress Josephine. The Tua Emmoir Ring, meaning you and me, forever together we will be, beautifully encapsulates the passionate beginning of one of history's most legendary romances. The whirlwind courtship between Napoleon Bonaparte and Josephine de Beauharnais was a tale of intrigue, scandal, and undying affection, glittering with natural diamond brilliance. Despite being 6 years older than Napoleon, a widow, and the mother of 2 children, nothing stood in the way of their connection. Defying fierce opposition from his family, the couple married in 1796 after just 5 months of courtship and a flurry of heartfelt love letters. Their bond was sealed with a striking Tua Emmoir engagement ring featuring 2 pear-shaped stones, a deep blue sapphire and a white diamond, set side by side on an 18-karat gold band, symbolizing 2 souls united as one. Each stone weighed just under a carat, yet both dazzled with extraordinary color and significance. Although their marriage eventually ended, Josephine's love for the ring endured. She treasured it throughout her life and passed it down to her daughter Hortense. The ring remained within royal circles until 2013, when it was auctioned by Ocenar at the L'Empire à Fontainebleau sale and fetched nearly $1 million. The twin stones touching symbolized their profound emotional bond, one that transcended a broken marriage. Josephine cherished the ring until her final days, and even in death, Napoleon's last word was reportedly Josephine. Their love lives on, immortalized not only in history books but in the enduring design of the Tua Emmoir Ring, later embraced by iconic couples like John and Jackie Kennedy and Megan Fox and Machine Gun Kelly. The Vesuvius Bracelet of Princess Wilhelmine Marie of Denmark. Princess Wilhelmine Marie of Denmark, the youngest daughter of King Frederick VI and Queen Marie of Hesse-Kassel, received a deeply sentimental gift from her future husband, Prince Frederick, later King Frederick VII, prior to their engagement, a bracelet that embodied both romance and nature's dramatic beauty. Captivated by his love for Wilhelmine Marie, Frederick commissioned the piece during a grand tour in the year of their wedding. While traveling through Italy, Prince Frederick visited the region surrounding Mount Vesuvius. There, he acquired semi-precious stones from the volcanic landscape and had them set into a bracelet crafted in fine gold. The result was a striking piece of jewelry that reflected the fiery power of nature, an apt metaphor for passionate love. What makes this bracelet especially remarkable is the engraved French inscription on its case, which reads, "From the blazing Vesuvius, my heart flies to you, April 24th, 1828. This poetic message encapsulated the romantic spirit of the era, expressing Frederick's ardent affection and linking it to the raw intensity of Vesuvius. Despite this powerful symbol of devotion, the couple's marriage didn't last. Yet, even after their divorce, Wilhelmine Marie held on to the bracelet, treasuring it as a poignant memento of youthful love and hope. When Wilhelmine Marie passed away in 1891, the bracelet entered the Royal Danish collection through inheritance and donations. Years later, the bracelet was worn by the Queen of Denmark during a state visit to Finland. Prince Charlene of Monaco's diamond foam tiara. Among several designs proposed, the diamond foam tiara was the only one that captured Princess Charlene's heart. As a nod to her past as an Olympic swimmer, the diamond foam tiara that truly delighted her, which she proudly wore at her wedding ball held on the terraces of the Opera de Monte Carlo, attended by royalty from around the world in 2011. The luxurious diamond foam tiara features a stunning arrangement of round and baguette-cut diamonds, along with 11 pear-shaped diamonds, including an exceptional 8-carat centerpiece. Its first unique feature is its versatility. It can be worn as a hair accessory or transformed into a brooch. The second distinguishing element is its asymmetrical design, a bold aesthetic choice that presented technical challenges in securing it properly. However, Lawrence Balmer, an engineer-turned-jeweler, successfully overcame them. The piece can be disassembled and reconfigured into a larger or smaller brooch, or even a compact hairpiece, wearable on either side of the head. Princess Charlene was deeply involved in the design process alongside Lawrence Balmer, and ahead of the 2011 princely wedding, the two appeared in a special video filmed inside the Palais Princier in Monaco to share the story of the tiara's creation. Interestingly, another tiara was also crafted during this time, featuring 1,200 stones totaling 70 carats, including 850 diamonds and 359 sapphires. It was crowned with 11 pear-cut diamonds, the largest being a flawless 4-carat centerpiece intended for her to wear on the wedding day. However, despite its grandeur, it failed to spark the same joy in her. This diamond foam tiara became a symbol of their union, a breathtaking jewel that sealed their magical wedding night and marked Princess Charlene's heartfelt yes to her beloved husband. Queen Victoria of Sweden Pearl Corsage Brooch. The Pearl Corsage brooch was a heartfelt gift from Crown Prince Gustav of Sweden and Norway to his future bride, Princess Victoria of Baden, presented just days before their wedding in 1881. She wore it on their wedding day in Baden, paired with the Baden fringe tiara, creating an ensemble rich with personal symbolism and royal elegance. The brooch features a central pearl encircled by a diamond sunburst motif, with an elaborate cascade of diamond pendants suspended below. The design appears to allow the central pearl to be replaced with a diamond, enhancing its versatility. Crown Princess Victoria continued to wear the pearl corsage brooch in numerous portraits during the 1890s and 1900s, often alongside the Leuchtenberg sapphire necklace and the Baden fringe tiara. These repeated appearances underscored the sentimental value of the piece and her enduring affection for her husband. Following her death in 1930, the brooch quietly remained in the Swedish royal collection and did not appear in public for nearly a century. In 2016, Queen Sylvia reintroduced the brooch to the spotlight, wearing it with the Baden fringe tiara during a return dinner on a state visit to Germany, a touching tribute to the German-born princess who became Queen of Sweden. Today, the pearl corsage brooch continues to cast a romantic spell within the Swedish royal family, a timeless emblem of love passed from one generation to the next. Throughout history, royal love affairs were often sealed not just with rings or tiaras, but with deeply symbolic jewels, gifts that whispered of passion, promise, and permanence. These aren't mere accessories, they are intimate chronicles of royal hearts. And while crowns may be inherited and kingdoms may change, jewels like these remind us, love, once carved in stone,